Hi everybody, welcome back. I am the Red Sun and I have not been making videos lately. I'm sorry for that. I've had a busy week and I had a bad mental space. Let's just go ahead and say that. We all have bad days and I had a bad one. So, now if you don't mind, let's go ahead and get back into making fun of some people's childhoods and some people's likely criticisms on some of these things. Actually, I've been doing pretty well. So, let's start back in with the something protruding out of the ground. And I could never tell. Is that supposed to be his mouth? And that's open? Okay, first, let's just jump into the middle of it. Diglett. Number 50 on the Pokédex. Actually has two different entries. It's a small bastard. 8 inches tall and 2 pounds. With no HP to speak of, a shit ton of speed, and some attack for a low-level guy. Now, the design for it is extremely minimal, but I gotta say, why is the dirt always around him? Now, I know that's probably a step in, like, everybody else's direction, where it's like, oh, he's always underground, so nobody ever knows what he looks like. And I've seen the art of, like, people, like, say there's a giant monstrosity underneath it, and there's so much fucking crazy stuff underneath it, and the dirt around it. This is, like, the most minimal fucking Pokemon you could have absolutely done. If you take away the dirt that surrounds him, which is not a part of him, he is literally just a U, 2 eyes, and a mouth/nose. Either his mouth is always agape and the inside of it is pink, or that's his nose. And I don't know which one is more terrifying. Alright, let's go ahead and read the descriptions. If a Diglett digs through a field, it leaves the soil perfectly tilled and ideal for planting crops. Okay, so he's helpful. He's not just like a mole who just fucks up everybody's day. It burrows through the ground at a shallow depth. It leaves raised earth in its wake, making it easy to spot. Man, you are not long for this world. You have horrible survival tactics. You're a useful farmer, don't get me wrong, but, like, this is an easy way to get, like, skewered by a bird. Overall, design-wise, I think he's very minimal, but he's also pretty cute, so I'd give him a 4 out of 10 if that's a mouth. Wait, no. Okay, a 6 out of 10 if that's a mouth, but a 4 out of 10 if that's a nose. 4 if nose, 6 if mouth. That's what I'm standing at. Good boy. Pet pet. On to the next one. Doug Trio. Naturally, he has to be 3 times everything that I just said. HP goes up by a lot, but still relatively small. Attack and speed are actually a lot better than they used to be. Good for you. Does he have to? Yes, they do. It's essentially the exact same thing, only there's the original one, there's his taller brother, and there's the mountain, his friend. A team of Diglett triplets. So it doesn't even deny that the fact that it's literally just 3 Digletts. It triggers huge earthquakes by burrowing 60 miles underground. Okay, so you're a fucking terrorist. That's cool. That's cool. It's cool. It's cool. It's cool. It's cool. It's cool. It's cool. These Diglett triplets dig over 60 miles below sea level. No one knows what it's like underground. Just no one knows what it's like underground. Miners don't exist. Nobody has ever gone beneath the ground. Also, this brings up a good point. It states that they're all Diglett triplets. But it counts a Diglett triplet as a single entity. Diglett triplets, as in triplets are a causal thing, meaning that these are possibly just, that this is entirely one singular entity with a singular body underneath. Digletts are just like normal ones. It's almost like you have a 1 out of 2 chance of being born, like a Siamese twin, but it's a Siamese triplet that is vastly more powerful given the fact that you can just go 60 miles beneath sea level, which is incredibly deep. I have never heard of any mining operations that have gone that far. This thing is heat-proof like a motherfucker, if that's true. But the height is at least on point, I think. Yeah, height's on point. Right, he's 3 times higher, so there's that. So overall, 5 out of 10. Just fine. It's very lazy step up from the last one, but it raises some interesting points, so I'm not gonna take anything away from that. So it's a mid between the last two. Alright, on to Meowth, the only talking Pokemon that has no explanation for why he can talk. I feel concern in every fiber of my being. Why is your speed the highest thing out of... Alright, cool. I know cats are fast, but like, motherfuckers, like, scratch. Why isn't attack higher? Please tell me you have to. Okay, yeah, that's good. It loves to collect shiny things. If it's not in a good mood, it might even let its trainer have a look at its hoard of treasures. Is this thing just a dragon? He has a hoard. What type of asshole has a hoard? And if it's in a good mood, it might even let its trainer... Where does your hoard go? You already have a trainer. Where do you put your hoard? Do you have it, like, in the middle of his house? And that guy's just not allowed to be near his house. You're kind of a dick, Meowth. At least wild ones are. The one in the show is an amazing person, and I would pick him to lead the free world. It washes its face regularly to keep the coin on its forehead spotless. Alright, so at least he has good grooming, unlike other cats, which are assholes. It doesn't get along with Galarian Meowth. Galarian Meowth, as in, alright, I'm gonna break my rule just a little bit, but only to get a reference. Ah. Dirty boy. Dirty animal. Dirty, filthy cat. Dirty cat. Clean cat. Good. Washes self. Other one, dirty. Character design? It's good enough anthropomorphization, but not overall anything too different. The little whiskers right here, I don't know what the fuck these are. These might as well be antenna. And there's a little coin on there to kind of show. I feel like this is more Japanese inspired than anything else, so I will give the character a 7 out of 10 for character design. 7 out of 10, character design wise, alright? And let's go ahead and move on. Persian, actual kitty. Actually, speed, yeah, there he goes. Attack. He has actual claws in this one, so he can actually go up. He's fast as fuck, though. Do you have to? Yes. No. Getting this prideful Pokemon to warm up to you takes a lot of effort. Alright, so it's a cat. And it will claw at you the moment it gets annoyed. Cat. This is a cat. This is a fucking cat. Somebody had a cat and they just decided to vent. Its elegant and refined behavior clashes with that of a barbaric Berserker. Man, they are really pushing this Galarian version. The relationship between the two is one of mutual disdain. So, you're the high-class asshole, and... Okay, good. You're the high-class asshole, and the Berserker, I'm assuming, I'm not too familiar with the Galarian versions, mostly because I had a Switch, I played it a little bit, and I didn't get very far in it because I kind of lost interest. I like the DS style of play better than I like the Switch version, so I'm just gonna stick with what I like. I'm guessing Berserker is like the Galarian evolution of the previous dirty cat. So, what, are you the pompous asshole and he's the working class citizen that you just don't fucking like? What is it with you guys? Why? You're an asshole to your own species. What is going on? Cat-wise, he's a kitty. I'm gonna give him a kitty out of 10. Psyduck. 2 entries. Decent stat block. I know they say he's a duck, but this is very much giving off platypus vibes. Just tail, body shape, giving off platypus vibes. I know it's a duck. Platypus. Psyduck is constantly beset by headaches. If the Pokemon lets its strange power erupt, apparently the pain subsides for a while. Oh, so you just give your pain to other people so that you can feel a little bit better. Not sure if that's self-help or just being a sociopath, but, you know, you do you. You do you. You were cute in the anime. If Psyduck gets stressed out, its headaches get progressively worse. So he's a high school student. It uses intense psychic energy to overwhelm those around it. I actually just watched the movie Chronicle a little bit ago, and I am terrified of what this duck is gonna do. If you haven't seen Chronicle, go watch it. It's on Hulu. This thing is the terrifying kids version. But otherwise, I'm gonna give you a 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10 because simplistic body design mixed with the little duck features, and it reminds me of Platypus. And I really like Phineas and Ferb. That was one of my shows when I was a kid. Plus, very relatable character. 8 out of 10. And Golduck. The blue, his feet disturb me. The spacing between the toes, that cannot feel good. Why is this design so weird to me? It feels like there should be a 5th spike right there, just to like flatten out the whole idea of the head. Okay, very standard across the boards with special attack being higher. I get it because he's psychic as in the last one. Do you have 2? Yes. This Pokemon lives in gently flowing rivers. It paddles through the water with its long limbs and putting its graceful swimming skills on display. If I saw you in a river, I would not go in that fucking river. That is creepy. You give off the same, but you're 5'7", 170 pounds. Yeah, I'm staying out of that river. Old tales of Golduck punishing those that defile its river. Yeah, I'm not fucking going in that river. The guilty were dragged into the water and taken away. Oh, so you're a fucking murderer. Yeah, I'm not going in that river. Fuck you. Whatever duck you are. I don't trust whatever duck you give off swan vibes. It's what you give off. Fuck you. I'm not going in that river. Never. You keep your dirty ass river. I'll go get tap water like a civilized human being. Hey, fuck you. 3 out of 10. Bat, your disturbing design. Don't like it. Why are you blue? Why is your tail devoid of ideas? Your eyes are red, the same color as the gem. I assume that thing's a parasitic organism taking over your body, making you look like a fucking monster. Bad duck. 3 out of 10. Would not pet. Also would leave you alone to your own property in the water. Fuck you. And with that, that brings this video to a close. I have been the Red Sun. Remember, we are on the road to 100 subs. And if we do hit that, trust me, a special video is in tail. But until next time, I have been the Red Sun. I'm going to set for today. Wash your hands. Have a nice day. Bye.